I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
Right. There's definitely a theme this week, isn't there? And that theme is it's bloody hot.
It has been a little warm around the place.
Yeah.
I grant you. Yeah. And I don't like that.
No, you don't fare well in that, do you?
No, I don't. I do not like it, especially when I have to go to work. Although we do have a very comfortable over air-conditioned office, which has worked very well for us this week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. During the working day, we're actually a very, very pleasant temperature, but you know exactly what it's like. It's that thing you're going, oh, nip out at lunch, get a bite to eat. It's that same feeling you come from the glorious air-conditioned room and you walk outside, and it's that same thing when you land in Spain for your summer holiday and you get off the plane and it's like bang in your face. But unfortunately, when you're on holiday and you land in Spain and you get the heat in your face, you're going to go, oh, sangria and feet up very soon.
Yeah.
Whereas actually, during the working day, what that means is wall of heat, go and get a meal deal from a supermarket. It doesn't have the same ring to it as feet up and sangria.
It's quite depressing when you put it like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite tedious.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it is a bit warm. And
it has been a bit warm. It's a little better today.
It's causing us to flag a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's warm in this room today. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a little warm where I am.
I've been trying it.
It's true.
I got home and was like, right, let's try and air this place out, because I walked in and it was 32 in here. Like, too hot. Too hot.
No. No. No, can't do that.
No.
You'll fall asleep.
Well, I need no encouragement. Even you talking about it, and I'm fighting back a yawn. No, it's bad.
Go on, have one on us.
No, it's all right. I got it under control. I'm not an animal. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It has been a little warm around the place, that's for sure.
It has. And we got a bit of news coming up after the usual bit of quizzing. And I really hope that maybe the heat has got to certain people when it comes to that news topic. So
it certainly looks slightly melted, but we'll come on to that.
Yeah, we will, because that's going to be a problem, isn't it? However,
it is. However, not yet.
No, let's not peak too early, because first off, we've got two truths, one lie, for which it's my turn to fire statements at you, and as I recall, the scores stand at 30-28.
I believe you have reached the big number of 30, and I am 2 points behind, but not for long.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
No, probably not.
Right. Well, let's have at it.
Let's go.
None of these are particularly chunky today.
Good.
I've kept them relatively short and sweet, so they are fairly easy for you to digest. So let's go for it. So, statement number 1. Mercedes was the first car maker to fit 6-figure odometers as a symbol of its faith in its longevity of its cars.
That's very German, isn't it?
So German, it will go forever, yeah?
It is perfect.
Let me fire that one at you.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Number 2. Belgium didn't have a compulsory driving test until 1977.
Oh, Belgium, man. Okay.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's possible.
Possible. You never know. Fire that in your direction. Number 3. Autozam Mazda's sub-brand specializing in small cars and K cars, had a network of dealerships in Japan that also sold Lancias.
Okay.
And there we go. That's those three fired at you in text form. Dissect at your will.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Okay. Now, tricky.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see. Now, Mercedes, first maker to fit 6-figure odometers. Similarly facing the longevity of its cars. That is very German. Mercedes, particularly with the S-Class, are often first to do things. So that's quite plausible, quite like that. 6-figure odometers. You haven't given me a date. You've merely said they were the first. Okay.
Correct. They've not furnished you with anything else.
Six-figure odometer, so it's not really a safety feature. It's not really a performance feature. It's just instrumentation.
It's showing off, is what it is.
It could be construed as that. Yeah, it could
I'm
be.
sure they
yes.
probably meant it another way, but
These will last for 1,000 years. Oh no, that's something else.
oh no. Move on. Statement number 2.
Yeah, let's not talk about that ever again. Belgium didn't have a compulsory driving test in 1977. That seems quite late. I think most of the developed world, as it's called, would have decided that at some point, a little test before you get behind the wheel wouldn't be a bad thing by that point. But Belgium. It's, yeah, Stranger things have happened.
Indeed.
It seems quite late to me. I guess the question, if I believe that is fake, which bit of it is fake? The country or the date? Or is it not fake at all? No. Or did they have a driving test before that, but it wasn't compulsory? You could take it if you liked. Why would you do that? Is that feasible? I don't know how plausible it is. Oh, dear. Okay. I mean, there was a time over here where you could just buy your driving license. You didn't have to take a test. You just pay a fee. But 1977 seems awfully late to still be doing that. Okay. I'm confused by that one. Let's park that a second. Autozam, who I've never heard of. Mazda sub-brand specializing in small cars and K cars, had a network of dealerships in Japan that also sold Lancias. Now, would Lancias be big sellers in Japan? I suppose they're not getting their own dealership, are they? They're being stuck in the corner of Mazda dealerships, sort of. Oh, I don't know. I suppose that they're less likely to rust over there, maybe? I don't know.
I think a Lancer will rust anywhere, to be fair.
I think the Lancer will rust anywhere. I was just going to say that. Doesn't matter how dry the climate, it will find a way. Oh, dear. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. We've seen stranger pairings in dealerships. I mean, you say that you say Autozam specialising in small cars and K cars. I mean, Lancias aren't particularly small. They're certainly not K cars. Why would they? It seems like a slightly odd fit to me, but that doesn't mean it isn't true. Small, practical Japanese cars to fit down their tiny city streets, or an Italian performance car. They don't really go together. A badly built Italian performance car as well, and the Japanese do like things that are well built. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this one. I don't know. That seems odd. So I've reached the point now where I think two of them are false. That's no good. That's no good.
You're going to have to whittle it down to just the one, I'm afraid.
Unless you've screwed up your research, that can't be true. So, oh dear. Maybe I do what I've done before and flip it on its head. The two I think are false, I say are true, and the one I think is true, I say is false. See where that gets me.
Okay.
Because I quite like the Mercedes and their odometers. I think the other two are bobbins, but that can't be the case.
No, I promise I haven't cocked up.
No, I'm sure. I'm not suggesting you've made a mess of this, or I'm sure if one of us did, our listeners would be right on it.
Oh yeah, we never live that down.
We'd never get away with it. No. Yeah, I really don't like this Belgium thing, and I really don't like this Autozam thing, but one of them, or maybe both of them are true, and it's the Mercedes that's false. Oh, these are good. These are really good. Okay. I got to decide, didn't I, really?
Ideally.
Yeah. Yeah, preferably. All right, based on nothing but doing the opposite, as we learned from George Costanza. This worked for me before. I'm going to say Mercedes is false. Belgium is true. And Autozam Lancia is true. My gut feeling is that it is in fact the complete opposite of that, but it can't be that. So.
Right, you're locking that in because you're in turmoil here. I'll give you a fighting chance.
I am going to lock that in. I'm not going to think about it anymore.
Okay.
I'm really not confident this week, though. Really not.
Okay. So, is it the week? Is it not the week? Blimey, it's a lot to take in here. They were short and sweet.
Yes, they weren't complicated. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I have spent more time researching statements previously.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying that these were throwaway ones. They were just a bit quicker than normal.
I think they're good. I think they're really good.
Are they good enough? Are they good enough to break the cycle? Are they good enough to maintain my 2-point lead? That's the question.
Will you for the first time be 3 points ahead?
Well, not today.
Oh no, you wouldn't be, would you? Because I just won't get a point. I don't lose a point. I just don't get another one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will work out how this game operates.
One day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you reckon?
Well, I reckon that Mercedes is false and the other two are true, but that can't be the case. So.
Well, it could be the case. You don't know. Is it the case?
Don't know. Not confident.
Not confident, which is interesting, isn't it? Considering the length of time we've had a cycle going. You think you would be quite confident these days?
Well, yeah, it depends on the every statement's different, though, isn't it? It's different. Your confidence level is going to be different every week.
Yeah, but
it depends.
Technically, we know the outcome, so confidence should always be high.
Well, you know the outcome. I don't at this point.
You don't, but you should do because you're absolutely correct.
No. 1 week. One of us has to mess it up, surely.
Well, that's the closest we've been to messing up in a long time.
Oh no. Okay.
Mm.
Wow. I'm very surprised by the 2 facts that are true.
Yeah, they're a bit different,
Wow.
those ones.
They are. They're really good.
So
take us through them.
Mercedes. It was not Mercedes. It was Volvo.
Of course it was. Yeah, that sort of makes sense, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah. I just went for the next one in line that I thought, well, ain't Volvo, it would be Mercedes, wouldn't it? So
that is exactly what I would have done.
Yeah. And it nearly had you.
It nearly did.
And Belgium, entirely true.
Wow.
It was only in 1977 that Belgium introduced a compulsory driving test. The test to this day is still considered a necessary evil rather than a practical guide.
Okay. Not very stringent then.
No, people are still not on board with it. And yes, Autozam dealerships in Japan did sell Lancias as well.
Did they sell many Lancias?
So, just to pick you up on a point where you said, well, would they be interested in Italian performance cars? And you go, you've got to remember, Lancia did sell boring cars as well.
Yeah, I suppose we never think about those these days, but they did. Yeah, that's true.
So, for instance, from an Autozam dealer, you could buy a Bogo Delta. You could buy a Y10.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, yeah. Certainly the smaller end of the cars, but yeah. That's absolutely true.
We get so hung up on the Integrale, but you forget that it was based on actually quite a boring hatchback.
Yeah. It was. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But yes, you could go into an Autozam dealership and buy some Lancias.
Okay.
Which is a little bit random.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure about the customer that would pass over a Mazda for an ordinary Lancia. A performance Lancia, yeah, okay, but an ordinary one when you could have a Mazda that's going to work.
Yeah, it is weird. But Mazda did some funny things because obviously they had a few different sub-brands. Because obviously the MX-5 is badged Unos. Some of the RX-7s are Infini. So yeah, there's they did some odd things.
Yeah, brands that we don't get over here.
No, and you got to think like Autozam sold some very, very small little things. So like they sold some rebadged Suzukis, they sold some rebadged Mazdas. Like 121s, MX3s, and from the Suzuki offering the Wagonar or Jimneys. They're true. One of the thing they're most famous for is the AZ1, which is a very cool little K car.
Yeah, that's true.
We like that.
That's true, and there was, of course, the Bongo Friendy.
Well, there was, but not under the Autozam name, I'm afraid. You could
No.
get a little van actually, a little K truck van,
there you go.
Autozam Scrum.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So.
Okay, interesting. Well, I think we've all learned a little something again there.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
So we move on to next week then, with the scores at 30-29, and my turn to get a point.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Right. Anyway.
Right. Now then.
We need to get down to business here because
We do. Serious matter to discuss.
We probably would have had a slightly different agenda this week. However, there's some news that is unavoidable this week.
We'd be remiss if we didn't talk about this.
Yeah, there is a brand that's entering the EV market.
Yeah.
And they've unveiled their offering. We've had a tease a couple of months back. A couple of interior shots, but fairly nondescript. But actually, when you think about it, quite telling. Probably more from the person who designed the car, which we'll come on to. So there's no real delicate way of sort of dealing with this, is there? But what's happened is Ferrari have unveiled their new EV, the Ferrari Luce. And to say it's broken the internet is an understatement.
It's dividing opinion.
Well, I mean, I kind of know what you mean.
Or maybe it isn't, actually.
I'm really struggling. Actually, no, that's not fair. I've heard someone who is in support of it, which we will come on to. But I really must add that is the only person.
I've seen, we might be talking about the same person. I've seen one comment on it that sort of reserves judgment, that they want to be able to drive it and spend a bit of time with it and have a proper poke about with it, not just look at pictures before they make a final judgment.
Interesting. But we may have crossover there, we may not. Anyway. Blimey. It is fucking hideous.
I'm really struggling with the look of it. Yeah.
It's I don't know.
I mean, first of all, it certainly doesn't say Ferrari to me.
Well, it does on the badge.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Just point that out.
Yes, it does have the prancing horse on it. I am struggling with it.
It is truly hideous. So they've built a sort of 5-seater, 4-door. Can't call it an SUV. I don't think. I think I would probably be doing it a disservice. Crossover.
Well, is it a crossover or is it a saloon? I'm not sure. It's difficult from the pictures to get sort of scale.
There's been a few shots of people standing next to it, and the height of it would go right. Sort of.
Yeah.
The size of it, you'd probably go right. Well, let's think about it. It's probably going to be fairly big in the sense of like Taycan, Model S, that sort of region, and go right. We've compared the saloon. Yeah, saloon. I still think the roofline of this Ferrari would be way higher than those two, for instance.
Those two cars, you've named two cars there that are actually quite low. But even so, yeah, you're probably right. I did see some pictures. I think Rich Porter posted them of somebody standing next to it. and
Yeah.
it did make it look bigger.
It does. And like, all right, if we take the electric element away and go, right, if you compare it to saloon cars, say park it next to a 5 Series, I still think the roofline would be considerably higher, because
You're probably right.
it comes back to the same old lazy packaging going, well, put the batteries on the floor then and jack everything else up. Done.
This is it, isn't it? This
Yeah.
is it. This is why they're all doing it, as we've discussed before, because it's easy.
Mm.
You buy in an electric platform and you stick the rest of your gubbins on top of it, and there you are, SUV. Bosh. Done.
The fact they've lowered the roofline slightly, going, crossover, job done. But it's
that's lazy as well, isn't it?
Let's that aside, I mean, in terms of Ferrari's first electric offering being a 5-seat 4-door crossover, it is truly hideous. Like, they've not even tried to polish a turd.
I don't like it. No, I think that's fair to say. The fact that it's electric is not its problem.
No.
I mean, that will be for some people. The fact that Ferrari are trying to make an electric car at all will upset some people. That doesn't upset me. The shape of it, though.
Yeah, we kind of need to put a pin in the electric bit of it, because it is irrelevant at this point, because it doesn't matter what powers this thing. It is horrible.
Yeah, it is. I'm afraid to say it doesn't do anything for me at all. At all. They have released some stats for it, but again, it's largely irrelevant. I mean, not all Ferraris have been good looking.
Nope, that's entirely correct.
But this, it certainly doesn't say Ferraris. I mean, they're doing what they've all done. They're doing what Lotus did and what Lamborghini did. And we need some electrification. What's the easiest way of doing that? I know, SUV.
Yeah, we'll make a blob.
Yeah, this one is a particular blob, though. Now, of course, it does have a designer who, let's say, we are familiar with some of his previous work.
Yes. So it's actually a collaboration, I think.
It is.
We're talking about Sir Johnny Ive.
Sir Johnny Ive, formerly of Apple.
And he's had fingers in pies with various people, hasn't he? Has he? Someone was saying he's even been on work with bloody OpenAI. Really? That seems a bit odd.
I hadn't heard that. Why would they need a designer?
I don't know. So.
Okay. Unless they're designing a robot or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So this is some of the blurb from Ferrari. So just really short piece here. So the designed with Sir Johnny Ive and Mark Newson at the Creative Collective. From. Awful. A singular design language unites the exterior, interior, interface with clarity and refined simplicity throughout. What a load of nonsense.
That's total. That doesn't say anything.
No, it doesn't.
I knew they had their company Love From, because, as you say, they've done other consultancy work. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Did I read something somewhere that Johnny Ive did the interior?
Well, we were going to come on to that, weren't we? Which makes sense, because what he's done is he's gone in there and, all right, it's a fairly simple interior, which is...
It is.
It's probably all right, but it's not a Ferrari interior.
No, not at all.
All it is he's gone in and gone, well, do you remember when I worked at Apple and just curved the edges on everything? I've just done that in here.
Yeah, done that again. Look at that.
So look at that again. Right, I've given you... I'll give you an iPad mini for your dash binnacle, and then I'll do a full-size iPad in the middle, and then the console between driver and passenger will put that in the shape of an iPad, and then the rear air vents and controls in the back for the three that were sat back there will make that in the shape of an iPad.
Do you think he had some iPads from when he left? Do you think he grabbed a few on his way out?
I just
And
think
he's
that
done him a deal.
I just think he's got a thing for that radius curve. I just don't think he can let it go.
No, I don't think I agree. Because everything in there has got that curve on it.
Yeah.
In fact, so has the top-down view of the car. If you look at it,
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
it's the same curve at each corner.
But I just...
Oh.
Dearie me.
I mean, I'm all for doing something different. I'm all for Ferrari dipping a toe into electrification.
Yeah, have a go.
I don't think this is the way to win over, what was it the boss called? Ferraristas. Which I presume he meant their loyal customer base, so I can't see you're going to be completely bowled over by this.
Presumably not. I think the most telling comment on this has been from Luca de Montezemolo. He was not happy. He was not happy that this is a Ferrari. It's not happy that it's got a prancing horse on it. And his his scathing comment was that at least the Chinese won't copy it, I think. Like,
yes,
wow.
That is what he said. Take the prancing horse off it, and at least the Chinese won't try and copy this one. Dear, oh dear.
Not good.
Brutal.
So, I tell you what, you tell me who you have heard saying, well, not necessarily positive things, but not full negative things.
Not full negative. The person I'm referring to is Harry Metcalf.
Okay.
Who was going to go to the launch, decided not to, and went off somewhere else. And he has commented that whilst it doesn't, on the face of it, doesn't scream Ferrari, he would like to see it up close and drive it and spend some time with it before he makes a judgment. Yeah,
that's fair enough.
Yeah. Probably angling to get one for a couple of weeks, just to see.
Yeah, I probably would have thought so.
Yes.
The person that I heard probably giving it more praise than that was actually James May. He offered his opinion on an interview with Radio 4. And because I'm a decrepit middle-aged man now, I've obviously listened to Radio 4.
Obviously. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And he said something along the lines of going that he likes it, and he said that he said he likes that they've done something contemporary and very modern, and he thinks that approach is actually how they've handled their styling over the years. Sort of trying to suggest that there's always been designs over the years that have gone, people have gone, I'm not sure. Like, for instance, Daytona. That was a wild departure, because you think, am I right in thinking, because Daytona, or to give it its correct one, the 365 GTB4, did that replace the 275 GTB4?
I have no idea.
Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Right. Ferrari 275. Successor 3. Yes, they did. Let me go.
Wow. Very good. Didn't know your Ferrari knowledge was that good.
So right. This
Certainly
is
not all Ferraris have been good
no,
looking.
but what I think he's getting. Let me send you this picture. So that's a 275.
Yep.
And you go,
Yes.
right, that's and just for clarity, I love the 275. Love it. Not as much as a 250 short wheelbase, but I do love a 275. Yes, I do. Yes, it is correct. So let me chuck this in your direction, although you know what this is, and you go, that is quite a radical departure.
It is quite a radical departure. It's considerably better, in my opinion.
Do you want to see? Because this is really interesting. The prototype.
Yeah.
The prototype 365.
Yeah.
Because it's somewhere between the two. Oh, no, I've pasted the same thing at you. That's not very
That's the
useful.
same thing again.
Let's try again. How's that
this
one?
works really well on a podcast.
It does.
Pasting
still...
pictures to each other.
Why does it? It's because it's on the same bloody page. It will not
I'll
do
go
it.
to the page.
No, there you go. I've sent you the one I've got there myself.
Oh, isn't that a strange, odd mixture of the two?
It is. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? So
no, not at all.
So all we're doing is comparing
it really doesn't.
275, 365 prototype, and 365, more commonly known as Daytona. And
that's weird looking.
The prototype is basically a Daytona, except when you get right at the front and they've taken away that sharp, pointy nose with the light bar going all the way around and given it the two round lights from a 275.
Yeah. I encourage our dear listener to look that up because that's a weird looking thing.
Yeah. So that is, I think, the point that May was trying to get across. Going, well, think about Daytona, and it's probably again fairly lukewarm reception at the time.
Yeah, it probably was. That's probably fair to say.
But I think we're probably trying to throw him a bone and go, well, actually, let's lean on his thoughts. But actually, I still don't think, I don't think 30 years from now, because it does take a while for some of the more challenging Ferraris to come into their own. I don't think 30 years from now we could sit down and go, do you remember when we spoke about that Luce first and we said it was atrocious? And now we're going, well, that's all right. I don't think that conversation will happen. I'm going to have to disagree with May on that one.
Yeah, I am struggling with it. I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's weird is that they've put 23-inch rims on it, and they still manage to look too small. How have they achieved that?
What that does is that kind of confirms the silly size of it.
Yeah.
Because if that is the case, then
that's what it says. In the article I've got here, it says that the wheels on it are the largest wheels ever fitted to a production Ferrari. They are 23-inch. And when you look at the side profile of it, they still look small. They are enormous.
Oh, my God. So, do you know what?
Too much metal above the wheels.
I think the biggest issue I've got here is that what they've done is they've tried to get all of the good ingredients. So we go, right, well, they've been putting hybrid tech into their cars. So they go, right, we've learned a bit about electric, so let's have a go at a full one. Makes sense.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And you go, right, okay, we need to go, let's go, this needs to be a striking Ferrari, first electric car. Let's go to the people that know design.
Yeah.
So they've done that. So go, right, we've got Ferrari doing this, but we got the best people we can think of to go, right, modern, contemporary, all of the good stuff. And you go, right, smash that together and go, no. 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 You can't have the collective love from going, let's face it, car design history is not strong.
Have they done a car before?
I'm not convinced they have. Let's hang on.
I don't think they have.
Let's not speculate. Some off the cuff googling. What have you little buggers designed? Blimey. Not a lot.
No.
Yeah. No, it's hang on.
Right.
No,
a record player.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. I think what they've done here has gone, right, let's get what we think are the best ingredients to make it just so. Whereas actually what they needed to do is go old school on this.
Yeah.
What you need to do is not pick up the phone to love from. May at a push, maybe get them to have a fiddle with the interior. Because while we joke and say it looks like an iPad, it's not awful in there.
No, it's not. I quite like the seats, I have to say.
But what I'm saying is, you don't get people who have never done a car exterior to do a car exterior. What you do is you get on a blower to Pininfarina.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
you go, right. This
exactly
is an important car. What we need here is someone who's used to using a bit of paper and a pencil. Go old school with it.
Go old school. The photos of it on Love From's own website. I say that actually they're not, but they're linked from their website. They've caught it? First of all, it's red, and they've caught it from an angle that it's maybe slightly better.
I see. Slightly better, right? I'm going to have a look.
Go and have a look. If you go to Love From's homepage, and there's a red image of it.
Already annoyed at their homepage.
Oh, don't evaluate the website.
No, it's not. It's not that. That's the problem. It's like I've landed on their website, and all it is nonsense animations, and then a truly hideous user interface.
Yeah, it's quite bad. Yeah.
Right. Where the bloody hell is it? This is appalling for listeners. I'm so sorry, but
this is awful, for
a design company, the user experience and user interface on this website is truly atrocious.
It is terrible.
I have never seen bullshit like it. It's just pretentious toss.
And you used to be in the biz.
I did. I mean, I never excelled in the biz, but I could make a website and someone could go to it and understand where to click.
Yeah, admittedly, you weren't the designer; you were the engineer. But anyway, I sent you the picture in question.
It's still wrong, isn't it? They've tried to get on the floor and take a photo of it, but it's still wrong.
It's marginally better, but
it's the best of a bad bunch.
I'm sure some people will probably love it. It doesn't work for me at all, I'm afraid.
I suppose when can we? I don't know. I'm asking you, and I don't think you've got the answer either. But I'm curious about when people are actually going to get to drive this thing.
It will be launched early next year, they've said.
Okay.
So presumably not much before then. So how much this is the final design, don't know. Must be pretty much there, I think.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to release official photos if it's not basically that car that comes out, is it?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, early next year they've said will be coming out.
And it's just like there have been other challenging Ferraris to look at. You raised an incredibly good point.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have any of them at this point.
It's the point that Mr. Clarkson made some years ago that you sort of assume Ferraris are all good looking because they're Ferraris. But if you actually look at them as a piece of design, quite a few of them have been pretty poor.
Yeah. Okay. That's a really good point. And I'm not saying we do this now. But
I feel a challenge coming on.
Yeah. What I think we need to do is, to that point of going, we think Ferraris are meant to be good looking things.
Yeah.
What we need to do is, for next week, we need to follow on the scene. We're not going to sit here and rant about Luce again. We've agreed we're not keen.
Yeah.
But what we need to have a chat about is not Ferraris of yesteryear, because we know there are some good ones. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
What we need to do is, and this is your homework, is before next week, you need to go onto the Ferrari website and look at their current range and tell me.
Okay.
Tell me if there's a redeeming car in the range.
Okay, so we're not picking a classic.
Nope. Because what we need to do is go, right, we are probably unfairly measuring the visual impact of the Luce against all of the Ferraris in our head.
I've got 365 stuck in my head. I'm afraid it's just how it is.
Yeah, and I put a picture on your screen, so that's not helping. But what I'm thinking is we need to go, right. Let's be objective. Let's compare it to the current range. Is there anything in their current range that you'd go, well, A, it's good looking, and B, it's desirable enough to make you go, cool, if the lottery numbers come up, I'd have one.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that.
Yeah, okay. But yeah. And I know that's not particularly good consumer advice at this point of which Ferrari we think we buy, but what it is it's an objective look at the styling of their range, because I think that will generate quite the interesting conversation, because offhand, I can't even think of all the ones they sell at the moment. The ones that leap to my mind make me go, ugh. But there's got to be something in there that's worth having a look at.
Let's head to their configurator and see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
That will be, as you say, that will be quite an interesting discussion. I've never considered myself a Ferrari man. It's not a brand I feel any particular attachment to.
No, I'm the same, probably not a Ferrari man. There's a couple of key models that make me go weak at the knees.
Yeah.
But right, let's do this. Right, we'll do that then. We'll park it here. We will come back next week. We will have dissected the Ferrari range. We will have tried to find one that is feasible, both in looks and desirability, so that we are doing fair comparison for the new Luce.
Yeah, that would be a good exercise, I think, and possibly even bordering on consumer advice if we really stretch it.
But what it's actually doing, I think, is trying to be slightly more objective about our opinion of the Luce. If we compare it to current range rather than all of the cars we hold dear.
let's look at it in the context of the current range rather than just as it sits. Yeah, that's a very that's quite a mature attitude to take.
Yeah, well, it's better than just having a rant, isn't it? Although I feel like I did have a bit of a moan, but no, that's good.
We did have a bit of a moan, but let's try and back it up.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, let's do that. That's it. Let's validate my moan
shout.
next week. Yeah.
Good shout.
Right. Okay. Well, you make sure you bookmark the page, get your configurator set up, and we'll compare notes next week.
Lovely.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.